it's Nicole and I am now in Austria. I arrived on August 8th after leaving Kelowna on August 6th. So that was almost 3 full days of travel, which was absolutely exhausting. I left my house at about noon on the 6th and arrived at the airport, said some emotional goodbyes to my friends, and then left for my first plane to Seattle. When I got to Seattle, I was staying with the travel agent type person who had been helping me with my documents, and I could not find her for 2 hours. It was exhausting and tiring and maybe a little bit scary walking through the Seattle airport for 2 hours alone, carrying over 100 pounds of baggage. When I finally found her, went to her house, stayed sort of the night, but then I had to be at the airport at 4 in the morning the next day to catch my flight to Atlanta. And then I met 2 other wonderful exchange students in Atlanta, and we all flew to Munich together. After I arrived in Munich, I met my host family, which was so exciting, and we drove maybe an hour or 2, I'm not really sure because I was asleep, and we drove to Innsbruck. The traveling was absolutely exhausting because I did not sleep at all. I slept a little bit my overnight in Seattle, and then the next overnight plane ride I didn't sleep. So I was very jet lagged for a few days once I got here, but I got to see the city a little bit, spend some time with my host sister before she moved to Iowa, and just settle in, learn a little bit of German, and enjoy my host family. On the 11th, we left for Münster to go to my language course, which was 2 weeks of about 6 hours of German a day, which seems a lot more overwhelming than it actually was. When I arrived, I was bombarded by about 50 exchange students from all over North America, South America, some Europeans, and they were all so friendly and loud and excited, and we all got along really well, really quickly, and it was incredible to meet so many people who were like-minded and just as excited about this exchange as I am. I made friends from all over the world. So many people from Brazil, Ecuador, Argentina, Colombia, Paraguay, Spain, Sweden, Bosnia, France, Canada, America, and I'm sure other countries that I forgot, but so many incredible, wonderful, beautiful people. Learning German has been very difficult. I worked really hard at the language course. We were grouped into groups based on our level of fluency, and I was in a middle group, which I was pretty proud of, and we learned so much grammar, so many different phrases and everything. I can probably say that it compares to about a year maybe of like a French class that I would take, because I take French in school in Canada. So it was definitely a lot for 2 weeks. We also went at language camp on a big hike, which in Austria, when they say we are going on a small walk up a hill, they mean you are hiking up a mountain. But thankfully I love hiking, so I enjoyed it. We also toured a salt mine, and then we hiked down to this cemetery that had a room that was full of skulls, which was terrifying, but it was kind of interesting because the skulls were really weird to see, but they were painted, and so it was kind of this weird, beautiful artwork. and then we got to explore Hallstatt, which is a little city down there a little bit, and it was just a really, really nice day. We also saw the children's choir camp that was sort of sharing a little campus with us for our German camp, had a concert, and so we saw that on our last night, and that was just an incredible concert. So talented in this beautiful church. I really, really enjoyed that. The weather was nice, so we went to the lake a lot and just hung out after classes, enjoyed our time together, ate a lot of food. On one of our last nights, we did a little talent show, and I was part of this skit where we did different exchange student problems, and mine was that I ate so much Milka that there was none left at the store, and I had gained so much weight because of this Milka, which Milka, if you don't know, you should know, because it is the best chocolate in the world. It actually is like eating a tiny little bar of heaven. So this is a picture from the talent show. There were lots of different fun acts, so many talented exchange students. It was really sad saying goodbye to everybody, but I know that I'll see them soon. I'll see them all on September 20th. We have a hiking weekend, and I look forward to being back at home in Talwar, which is my town right outside of Innsbruck. Has been incredible, but a little bit difficult because I'm a little bit very sick right now. I have a pretty bad cold, and so not sleeping so well, and just a lot to deal with, and trying to understand and then speak German on top of that is a little bit of a challenge. I went to my first Rotary meeting today here, and it was incredible. Everybody was so kind and so nice, and I feel so supported here by my host family, by the exchange students, and now by my new wonderful Rotary Club of Innsbruck. I'm so excited to become more involved with the club and see more of the city. Everything here is going really well, and I hope that I'll be able to update maybe once a week now, hopefully. Things are pretty busy getting to the end of summer, beginning of school. School starts on September 9th, which I'm excited for school because it means that I can make friends and I can actually have something to do every day. But I'm a little bit nervous because mein Deutsch is nicht so gut. My German is not so good if you do not speak German. This is my little travel buddy. He comes with me now everywhere that I go, and it is the Ogopogo, which, if you're not from Kelowna, you might not know, is the lake monster that lives in Okanagan Lake. And Kelowna is famous for this little guy, who is actually not so little. He's big and terrifying. But my friend gave me this little doll so that I could take him along to travel. So I'll be posting pictures with this guy. And I guess I'll just end this with a few of my favorite photos from language camp, so you can see some of my new friends and some of what I saw, and I really hope that you enjoy.
When we were younger, we thought everyone was on our side. Then we grew a little and romanticized the time I saw flowers in your hair. 'Cause it takes a boy to live, it takes a man to pretend he was there. So then we grew a little and knew a lot, and now we demonstrated it to the cops, and all the things we said. We were self-assured, 'cause it's a long road to wisdom, but it's a short one to being ignored. Be in my eyes, be in my heart, be in my eyes. I takes a man to live, it takes a woman to make him compromise. So be it my